Okay, good morning people. Hi and welcome again. Lots of things that I have been thinking about, so I'll get straight into it. Now, overnight, first of all, it's simply amazing to see that oil has closed at $118 a barrel. So interesting fact that I think that my predictions of the price of fuel wasn't actually priced correctly. That's right. And I can seriously see the price of petrol in some part now that will go to $4, $5, $6, $7, eventually, yes, maybe even $8 per gallon at the tank. That's what you could be paying. And things will get so desperate, you will start to see some people sell their cars. They can't afford the petrol, can't afford the maintenance, and all the rest of it, so not good. Next up, Dow Jones heading towards, looks like the 13,000 level. I think it closed last night at 12,871, but there has been no real action there. Interesting that you're not seeing those big 300, 200, 300 point days up. Very interesting. This week the Fed is going to cut rates, probably only by 1/4%, but I doubt you will see a big one. I think they know exactly what they're doing. And they're pleased with the false sense of security they're putting out there, but it won't last long. If you are watching the news and the global problems already, you know that things are already getting desperate, but it's only just really started. And no matter what you hear people say, these guys are slowly strangling the economy and not giving it a straight axe chop to the head. But I believe it was planned that way. We are in a recession and have been for months. And I think it's just funny how they're only just starting to admit it now. There's even some people out there that are shaking their heads and saying we're not in a recession. Okay, I wanted to, just for a minute, I wanted you to have a look at a chart, and it basically shows you a steady deterioration in the balance of sheets and in the states and the cities of the US since the late 90s, believe it or not, down there. And since then, the economy has weakened and is hitting tax revenue in a number of ways. People's discretionary income is being gobbled up by higher food, fuel costs, while the tanking housing market means people are spending less on furniture and less on appliances associated with buying a house. Now, I know a lot of people here have talked about the dollar and it will continue to go up. But no, that's not true. This is basically just a rally. You're seeing a little bit of a rally here. How long it will last is anyone's guess. On the market, anytime there is a drastic sell-off, like we have seen in the dollar, there is normally a period of recovery or bouncing, which you are seeing at the moment. Again, it won't last, but will catch some more people out. I think I heard on CNBC the other day, Jim Rogers saying, look, if the dollar was to continue downwards and then have a little bit of a rally, then he was saying it's a very good time to get out. Totally agree. What a smart man. He knows what he's coming to. He knows the ultimate collapse of the dollar is imminent and has decided to get out of all his dollars. Very interesting. I know that there is still people in some sort of false hope or false sense of security. As they keep reporting the credit crisis is over, the credit crisis is finished, I think it's more and more like round 1 of 10 in this fight that it's actually over. Seriously, things are not what they seem. And you even have the other side of it. There's people out there at the moment, on the land, in the farming communities and all that, that have probably gone through some hard times, but are about to make a lot of money and some good profits from the hard times ahead. Eventually you'll see commodities become almost like gold. I was watching TV the other day and there is a shop in the States that is making huge amounts of money, and all they're doing is really just selling seeds to people for them to plant trees and fruit and vegetables, and they're making so much money because there is everyone out there trying to start to grow their own vegetable garden out in the backyard or wherever it might be to try and escape the prices at the stores. And it's no wonder. And like I said, commodities will become a precious or become like a precious artifact. You just have to look back in history and have a look at what happened in the last Great Depression. Food became precious and your soft commodities were the same and were in a way like gold. And I believe that previous and past events set for future events that are unavoidable. At the moment, if yourself or your family or whoever, if you're planning food, this is a very good thing. If you are stocking up on things, that's a good thing also. Food and ethanol are basically getting squeezed, and it's all about supply and demand. And while all this goes up, the government starts going on about elections, stimulus checks, how the market is going up, and it's wonderful, and it will continue to go up. It's a bunch of crap. The wool over people's eyes is setting up for even further bad and catastrophic events. I mean, come on, let's be intelligent about it. How is giving a few people a wad of, $600 checks going out to solve trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars in debt, that's not going to even put a tiniest dent in what's happening and what has been happening over the last few years. Anyway, just a few very important updates. A lot of things happening, even though I said previously that things are sort of slowing up. It's not really a slowing up period. It's basically probably a period that has to happen until things get a little bit more troubling. We could see a little bit more trouble in May, but for now, just know that I hope that you're taking all the right actions. I know that sometimes there might be things that you can't take control of, like invest in gold or silver or whatever. But with the money you have, as little as it might be or as much as it might be, please realize that you can do something, as little as it is. If you can learn to manage your money and tell your friends and neighbors what is happening, make it subtle and let them know that they can do things to help them out and help you out. I believe that oil will go way higher, and it's only the start of the climb, and people are really going to feel it in the hip pocket soon, filling up their cars, if that's not already happening at the moment. I'm sure it is. People, thanks for watching. Please don't get caught up in the hype of the media and the market, and that the market is recovering. That is a big fat lie and a joke. I will keep you posted. Help yourself today and help others and reveal the truth to them. Enjoy. Take care. Talk to you all soon. Have a great day.